We all want to be on the best podcasts. And one of the ways I look at what is best is by ratings and reviews. When we go to Amazon, you look at what's the most reviewed product. Or when you buy something on e-commerce, you look at the ratings and reviews. So it sort of made sense to me the other day when I was talking to a prospective client. He talked about the type of people he wanted to talk to. It was busy business owners. And I'm like, yep, that's definitely a vertical. We can help you there. And then as we kept talking on, he said, and I just want to be on legitimate podcasts, podcasts with at least 300 ratings and reviews. Well, I didn't know how to respond to that, right? He had his opinion. I had my opinion. And I thought that was a whole lot of reviews. I looked at some great podcasts that I showed him that would be ideal for him, but they didn't have 300 reviews. That's why I was so thrilled yesterday when I saw the study that came out from Dan Misener. Now, if you don't know Dan, Dan is up in Toronto. He is with Pacific Content. He's the head of audience development, super smart guy. And he went and analyzed 20 million podcasts ratings. He shared what he learned with that. I always say, everybody's got an opinion, but when you get enough opinions together, then you've got data and you can get data to make decisions. And so this is what Dan found. And I'm going to break it down. I'll put the link to the study down below this because it's very, very insightful. And boiling it down, here's some of the big things that Dan found. That 2/3 of all podcasts have no ratings and reviews. And of those and of the podcasts, the top 17% have 4 or more reviews. The top 8% have 11 or more reviews. And the top 2% have 81 or more reviews. So you see, when this client was saying, I want to be on podcasts that have 300 or more reviews, well, he was probably looking more in like the top 0.5% of all podcasts that have been reviewed. And I look at that and say, he's probably going to leave out a lot of great podcasts on there. And one of the things as we were talking about it, I said, well, what are some of your favorite podcasts? And he listed some different ones. And I said, well, tell me, have you left them all a rating and review? And he said, no. And I said, well, why not? He said, well, I'm busy. I don't have time. In fact, he said, I really don't know how to leave a rating and review. And I said, well, that's interesting, right? Because think about how much you just said you love these podcasts to me, but yet you didn't leave a rating and review. I wonder if your ideal customers, these busy business owners, would feel the same thing. Would they be thinking of, wow, I love this podcast. I'm going to stop everything that I'm doing to leave them at a rating and review. Now, it really says something about a podcast if you leave a rating and review for it. And not all podcasts have the same amount. Dan did another breakdown that I thought was amazing, that true crime podcasts get 34 times as many reviews as business podcasts. I don't know. Maybe it's just, it evokes more passion and they want to leave a review. The other thing was Explicit podcasts got 3 times the number of reviews. Now, if you're just interested in getting on podcasts with 300 or more reviews, then I would say, go ahead and get on true crime podcasts, get on Explicit podcasts. But this person I was talking to, his ideal audience wasn't on there. So I would say, make sure that as you're looking at the different signals, the different data that we have out there, that it's not just a feeling, that it's based on data, that is based on real. Would it be great to get on a great business podcast with over 300 reviews? Yeah, that would be great. But don't use that as the benchmark, that litmus test that says this is good or this isn't good. We all have an opinion, but we can make decisions based on data. And I want to thank, once again, Dan Misener from Pacific Content. He's the head of audio and audience development over there. Check out his article. Very, very insightful. And I want to thank him for sharing the data. What's ordinary to him is amazing to others.